Hadibal, 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 Nitagara Hadibal. Shri Nitya Sundar Jai. Kiba Jaya Jaya Gora Chande Aroti Kashobha. Kiba Jaya Jaya Gora Chande Arati Kashobha. Janave Tatavane Jagamana Labhaja. Jagadana Manalabha. Jagadana Manalabha. Gaurangera Ratikshobha. Jagadana Manalabha. Gaurangera Ratika Shobha Jaga Janamana Labha. Jaga Janamana Labha. Jaga Janamana Labha. Haribol, 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 Nitagara, Haribol. Dakine Taichan, Bamiga Dadhara. Nikate Advaita Srinivasa Chatradhara. Nikate Vasiyache Gorachan Ratna Simhasane. Arati Korena Brahma Adi Devagane. Narahari Adi Kori Chamaradhulaya. Hari Adi Kori Sanjaya Mukunda Bashu Ghosh Adigaya. शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे बजे करताला मधुरा मृदंगा बाजे परमारसाला मधुर 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 बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे गौरांगेरा रोतिक शोभा जगा जान माना लोभा जगा जाना माना लोभा जगा जाना माना लोभा Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol, Tagora Hari bol. Bahu koti Chandra jini barana ujbala. Gala deshe banamala kore jhalamala Shiva sukha narada preme gada gada Bhakti vinoda dekhe garara sampada Shiva jaya jaya gora chande arati kashabha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पश्चात्यादेशा तारिणे नमस्ते सरस्वती Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu me. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu me. Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jai Jagannath Swami, Jaya Jagannath, Jai Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. The Prabhupada ki. Okay. What's your name? You want to do it?
जय ओम विश्वनाथ परमत परिविराज अष्टोदशी दिवान जैसे भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी स्वरूपवत महाराज के जय जय ओम नित्य लीला प्रयुक्त भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती प्रभुपाद महाराज की जय गुरु परंपरा की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद की जय नामाचार्य शिल हरिदास ठाकुर की जय प्रेम से गो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य ब्रह्म नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद के जय जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोधन के जय श्री नवदीप माया धाम के जय मथुरा वृंदावन द्वारका अयोध्या धाम के जय पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुर धाम के जय भगवान जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा देवी शिव सुदर्शन चक्र के जय श्री श्री राधा माधव के जय श्री गिरि गोवर्धन के जय श्री श्री निताई गौर सुंदर के जय गंगा माँ यमुना माई के जय वृंददेव भक्त देवी के जय हरिनाम संगीतज्ञ के जय हरे कृष्ण महामंद के जय इस्कॉन बाल्टीमोर यात्रा के जय निताई गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल all gurus assembled with Hare, all gurus assembled with Hare Krishna, all gurus assembled with Hare Krishna, all glory are to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga.
Namaste Narasimhaya Praladadayine Hiranyakashipo Rakshaha Hiranyakashipo Rakshaha Shilatanganakalaye Ito nashima parato nashima Ito nashima parato nashima Yato yato yami tato nashima Yato yato yami tato nashima Bahire nashima hidaye nashima Bahire nashima hidaye nashima Nunarashima matem sharanam prapade करकमलवरेणका अद्भुतशृङ्गा ललिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of ISKCON Baltimore, we'd like to welcome all the distinguished guests here to the temple of Nitai Gaur Sundar Jagannabalde Subhadramai, the most beautiful Shri Radha Madhav. Welcome everyone. So welcome everyone. First like to thank you the pujaris. The deities look so amazing. Giri Govardhan is shining. They smile on all deities. So devotees did great job. Loud Haribol for them. I think after a gap of around 2 months, today's cook is our dear Sankirtan Prabhu. So it'll be nice, wonderful prasadam. Haribol! So, as you all know that this month is very special to please Sri Prabhupada, our founder Acharya, who at the advanced age of 68 years of age came here and wrote so many wonderful books. And one of the most, the jewel of all the scriptures is Bhagavad Gita. So this month we try to spread this Bhagavad Gita to all over the world. India is doing great job, almost like 500,000 books they're distributing. And now I just found out today that on the most auspicious, the greatest temple which is being built in Ayodhya, Sri Ram Mandir, which will be on January 22nd, they're planning to distribute 800,000 Bhagavad Gitas there. Haribol! They have started yesterday from Delhi temple. They started Padiyatra there through Bullock cart basically. And will reach there on 22nd January or something like that. And during that time, between the preaching, glories of Lord Ram will be going on there. So it's a very monumental things in our Sanatan Dharma that Lord Ram's temple is finally coming to being, and ISKCON is being the forefront. Actually, the government of India has asked ISKCON to please come and distribute as much Bhagavad Gita as possible. So ISKCON Baltimore is taking also leading action to help out for that one. And part of that, also we do something called Gita Marathon, where we distribute Bhagavad Gitas to all over the country. And outside also, if any devotee likes to spread to like South America, anywhere else, we are always available. The goal is that this science, this transcendental science, this eternal science, should be placed in every motels, hotels, VA hospitals, prison houses, which we are doing. We're doing like thousands of books there. In motels, we have done almost like 5 million Bhagavad Gitas there over the last like 15 years, and it's going strong for that. So if you like to be part of this wonderful revolution of spreading Sanatana Dharma, you can sponsor, or you can take some Bhagavad Gita and give to your friends. I think it should be very important that people have so many Bhagavad Gitas there in their houses, but they're not authentic. Sri Prabhupada is authentic because it came straight from Krishna through the disciplic succession. So the effect is also there, and we see the effect in every person who takes the Bhagavad Gita and reads. It makes them change in the heart for that. So it's very important that we take this science. And we have a wonderful team. We have a table outside. If you like to sponsor, like to get some Bhagavad Gitas for your friends, anybody, that's perfect. And then we will do the rest for you for that. So that's wonderful. Secondly, I think January 1st is our big celebration every year. We thought we could welcome this happened like 4 or 5 years back. We thought we could welcome the New Year with great auspicious. The people are drunk on 31st, but we're drunk in Harinam on 31st. And then we come on the 1st and see the beautiful Pushpa Abhishek ceremony. It's called a flower Abhishek. We bring between 8 to 10,000 roses and we throw on lords. And then from there, after that, we play a holy of not colors, but holy of roses. So we throw at each other. It's a wonderful event if you haven't been there. So if you like to help out with that one, I think Krishna Prasad Prabhu is sitting outside. You could give a sponsor 1,000 roses, 10,000 roses, whatever you wish to do. You can always do that. There's no money. It's your heart which counts for that one. So now we have a special event. You know, our Sunday school is a very vibrant community. We are almost close to 40 to 45 kids here. And then every month they have some kind of activities going on. And one important activity is the kids learn Bhagavad Gita and then give the summary of Bhagavad Gita of each chapter once a month. So Shyam Bhakti Mataji will explain more on that one.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, everyone. So as Prabhu just said, that Bhagavad Gita is our most important book. It's the jewel of all literature. So in order to spread its glories more far and wider, we are preparing our next generation. And in regards to that, our student from Sunday school, Krishna, is going to present on chapter 6. So I have a quiz for you. What's the name of chapter 6? Who can tell me? Anyone from here? No? From Mataji side? No. Okay, Prabhu. Dhyana Yoga. It is one of the most interesting chapter. So let's welcome Krishna by giving a big round of applause. So Krishna is 17-year-old. He likes to play basketball and he is an expert kartalist. So he plays very nice kartal. So let's hear from him. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Today we'll be talking about Bhagavad Gita chapter 6, Dhyana Yoga. So first let's start with our prayers. Om Agnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuran Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachata Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gauravakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the topics today will be covered is, what is Dhyana Yoga? what are the requirements for a dhyana yogi, and what is the appropriate method of performing dhyana yoga. So as you can see in this yoga ladder, dhyana yoga, also known as Ashtanga yoga, is the meditation on the super soul. Last time we had a discussion on chapter 5, which was more about karma yoga, renouncing the results of one's work. There are many different types of yogas. Today we'll learn about dhyana yoga. Yeah. So dhyana yoga is the process of controlling the mind and senses in order to focus themselves on Krishna. And dhyana yoga, also known as Ashtanga yoga, there are 8 steps to this practice. Because Ashta means 8, so there are 8 steps. The first step is yama, and that is the reducing sense gratification desires. Next step is niyama, and this is daily rituals, practicing daily rituals. Next is asana, that's posture. This is what most people think is yoga in today's society, especially Western society. This is just one step of yoga, and this is making many different bodily postures so that when you're meditating, you won't get any bodily discomforts. And this is also very good for the body's health. Next is pranamaya, and that is the controlling of the breaths. So that's lowering the intake of every breath, lowering intakes of breaths. And this is also known to increase the lifespan of a human being. Next is pratyahara, and so this is when the senses are not concerned with any external affairs, but more focused on the inside heart and mind. Dharana is concentration, where they are concentrated, where the yogi is concentrated on the mind. Dhyana is when the yogi sees the soul, the self, and also sees the Paramatma, the super soul. At this stage, there's also a big danger that if a yogi sees the super soul within himself and thinks he's the super soul, then they can get illusioned by pride, and that can really destroy their process of yoga. And the way I thought of it is as in a snakes and ladders game. The very last snake you'll see in the very end of the game, a big snake that'll push you down to the beginning. So this is like that big snake that can ruin your bhakti or yoga. So the last step is samadhi, so that's mukti. Krishna describes to Arjuna what are the habits of a dhyana yogi. He says, Yukta harasya viharasya, yukta chetasya karmashu, yukta swapna vibodasya, yogo bhavati dukkha. He who is temperate in his habits of eating, sleeping, working, and recreation can mitigate all material pains by practicing the yoga system. So, for people who are not interested in spirituality, they can see that yoga is also good for the material body, because it prevents you from it helps you from eating too much, sleeping too much, mating, or defending. But Prabhupada describes in his purport a Krishna conscious understanding of this, that eating too much, sleeping too much, working, and recreation can also, doing these activities too much can cause a hindrance in our bhakti. And he gives an example in his purport about Haridas Thakur, who used to chant his daily 300,000 names of Krishna before accepting prasadam and taking sleep. So for such a devotee, every single moment that is not spent toward Krishna is a waste. And so that's why naturally in bhakti yoga, eating, sleeping, working, and recreation is minimized naturally. You can see in dhyana yoga there are different steps, but for bhakti yoga, at that level, it happens very naturally for them. For us, what we can understand on a practical basis, what we can understand is we can start to spend little less time on this eating, sleeping, working, and recreation, and a little more time on Krishna. That's the way we can understand this. And the requirements for Ashtanga yoga, they eat and sleep appropriately. They spend appropriate amount of time in recreational activities or work. They meditate while sitting on the kusha grass in a secluded area. They cover the seat with deerskin and a soft cloth. And they keep the seat not too high and not too low. So for us, this is going to be very difficult in Kali Yuga. Who's going to want to go to the forest in a secluded area? It's very difficult. Most of us don't even know what kusha grass is. So all of these are very difficult and uncomfortable for us. Just, yeah. That's when Krishna, at the last verse of of chapter 6, he says, Yoginam api sarvesham badgatena antaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam same yukta mato mataha. And of all yogis, he who abides in me with great faith, worshipping me in transcendental knowledge, loving service, is most intimately united with me in yoga, and is the highest of all. He says great faith. He says transcendental loving service. That doesn't remind us of dhyana yoga. That reminds us of bhakti yoga. So at the very end, he says that for us especially, he knows that in Kali Yuga, many of us are a lot more lazier, a lot more less energetic, and he knows that many of us can't go to the forest and stay for long hours. And so he says that if you have transcendental loving service and great faith, that is the best process. And so Prabhupada also gives the example of, in this purport, of how the Himalayas are the greatest mountain range. And on top of that, Mount Everest is considered the highest peak. If you climb Mount Everest, people will treat it as such that you climbed all of the Himalayas, even if you did not, because you climbed the greatest. It's considered like that. Prabhupada describes Mount Everest as like the culmination. And similarly, bhakti is like the culmination of all other yogas. We can go back to the yoga ladder. If you were renouncing your results of one work and living like a life of goodness, you're considered a karma yogi. If you're meditating on the Brahman, you're considered a gnana yogi, like that. But all these yogas ultimately lead to bhakti yoga. So, yeah. Thank you very much. I was neither qualified nor knowledge to speak on this matter, but on the request of the devotees, I spoke whatever. And please forgive if I spoke anything wrong. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Chaitanya. Very wonderful, excellent. Very, very beautifully spoken. So thank you so much. This is all our Sunday school. Kudos to all the teachers who've been working so nicely and give these kids wonderful signs for that. Is Sankirtan Prabhu here, or he's still hiding somewhere? Can you call Sankirtan Prabhu where he is? So I'd like to welcome Sankirtan Prabhu. He likes to come suddenly from top or something. There he comes. Haribo. So welcome Sankirtan Prabhu, our dear friend, guide to so many of them, a role model, managing this hunger-free zone, this truck, feeding more than 120,000 kids, so 120,000 people so far, and going so extra length to help out anybody who needs help. He's a special devotee. Krishna sends these kind of devotee very rarely, and we are so fortunate to have him there. Wonderful. He loves to chant. He loves to preach. Many colleges has preached through them. Right now he's working on in Baltimore, wonderful Bhakti Yoga Club. So without taking too much time, Sankirtan Prabhu. Haribo.
I really can't afford to be giving class because I always pay him a big chunk of money to talk like that. So it takes a while for me to come back. When I save the money, you know I saved my money so I could give another class. So the whole thing about life, if you're a human being, is you should at least try to make some sense out of what we're doing. Try to make some sense of exactly what's going on. And when you decide that you have some type of question like that, the next thing is to, hopefully you have the right authority. Because this is the second step of intensity, is to find that authority. And maybe sometimes you don't find that right authority And you know what? The most important thing to me is that dollar. And you start getting involved with money, and pretty soon you realize, well, somehow I've been left high and dry. That money didn't do it. If you're fortunate, you'll find out before it's too late. So one thing about the whole situation here on this planet is that there is a supreme authority. And that supreme authority never lets us alone. So if we look at history, we can actually see that there's many institutions on this planet for someone to make a relationship with the Lord. And that is the essence of life. And the Lord keeps trying and trying for those that are here. Those that are here in this evening in this wonderful temple are at least getting the benediction for this age. And one of the most important things that we can do is cross the path with someone who's an acharya, someone who's living under the guidance of the supreme authority. And it just so happens in the age we're living in right now, somehow you ended it in this age that we're living in right now, and there's a special benediction. A special benediction. A special benediction. And that is, what is that? Does anybody know? Could you tell me? You seem to have your hand up every time someone has a question, and you got an answer. What's the answer, oh wise one? Give me the right answer. Wrong. Oh, very good. That is the key, my dear devotees. In this age, there's one way to really get it together in such a simple fashion. You can just simply chant the holy name. But it's nothing new. It's, in the Quran it tells it. In the Jewish literature it tells it. In the Christian scriptures it tells it. Call unto the name, O Most High. If you go to any of these real intense Christian churches, they're singing service to the holy name. Chant the holy name, O holy name, O Most High. I mean, you can't escape it. The truth is but one. But what happened is in this age, we've got that benediction too within this Hare Krishna movement that is a direct energy source for us to link ourselves to. It's so amazing. And so, before we do one form of chanting, there's many forms of chanting. One form of chanting is to chant on beads called japa. There's another form of singing the holy name, kirtan. And there's another form, to read the Bhagavad Gita. That's the direct union with Krishna in his own words, so that's still chanting also. But we're going to take advantage, because in life, everyone should try to take advantage. We're trained to take advantage. But if you take advantage of the right thing, something will happen. I mean, if I give you a piece of pizza, I don't have to tell you it tastes good. You get energy and you enjoy it. Do I? Oh, no, don't worry. I'll give you the pizza, and then I'll give you a certificate of verification. Don't worry. No, that's not necessary. If something is really real and tangible within your existence and your knowledge, you're going to know it. So the gift has been given, and you just have to try to take it. Just try to take it and see what happens. It's a process that does work if you just give it a chance. So we're going to give it a chance. And in that process, there's some simple instructions that Srila Prabhupada gave us. He said, distinctly pronounce, attentively hear. Distinctly pronounce, attentively hear. Distinctly. No. Hare Krishna. Distinctly pronounce. And attentively hear. focus. When you're being attentive and distinct, that's taking you to another zone of intensity. It's just bumping it up a notch in your existence of what you're doing. So if you can try to step into that position, what happens is that Krishna says, oh, he's trying. And Krishna will help us. Bhaktisiddhanta, Srila Prabhupada's spiritual master, said, don't do anything artificial. Just try to chant nicely, distinctly pronounce, attentively hear. And you do your best, Krishna will do the rest. So we just need to try to be focused when we chant. So don't be lip deep, be heart deep. Just try to focus on the sound. And as you're chanting, just distinctly pronounce, attentively hear. Hear the sound vibration. And realize, Nama Chintanami Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. The name of Krishna is none different than Krishna. The absolute nature of the Lord is everything about him is complete, including his name. So if you invite someone special to your house and then you ignore them, what good is that? Or you have some favorite Bollywood person and they come to your house and you're ignoring them. You got them there and you're ignoring them. What is that? So you certainly don't want to ignore Krishna in the form of sound. He's right there with you. We should actually be excited that, oh, from that perspective that I just heard, if that's a reality, just think what position I can be in. So you should be excited when you get a chance to chant, because Krishna is here. I'm chanting with Krishna. So you'll be attentive, you'll be distinct, and you give your heart. Chant like you've never chanted before. The next time you chant better each time. Set the bar higher like an athlete. Don't become casual. Because what can happen? Mr. Know-it-all? Hello! You become a casualty. And if that's the situation, so this spiritual life that we're involved in, you have to have devotion. You have to have, you have devotion here. So if you're going to do this in devotion, you're going to have some emotion. If you don't have any emotion, what is it? Oh, and then if it's just commotion, what happens? You don't cross the ocean, the material ocean. You don't cross it. We're here and we need to progress to the best point. So, you don't cross the ocean. You don't get a promotion. So don't forget that notion. The whole point is be heart deep. So we need to chant distinctly and attentively. And you know what? My mind is like a pinball. So as soon as I start chanting, it's going to say, okay, how long are you going to be doing this now? What did you get me into? But as I start thinking like that, I hear Mr. Know-it-all chanting. And my mind hears that, and it jumps back to what I'm doing. So in association of devotees, there's a potency there that can keep you directed and keep you focused also. So it's a wonderful benediction to chant with in the association of devotees. Or if you're at home, I won't chant without Srila Prabhupada. And then I don't let him get in the way and take charge, and I'll just sit back, okay, thank you, Srila Prabhupada. Keep on chanting. No. You just make sure you're in his association nicely and hearing that vibration, but you need to dictate exactly this activity. So let's dictate to this activity. Let's try to chant nicely. So we can go to the next part of chanting in the Bhagavad Gita. So there is a mantra that we can say that will give us an extra chance of taking advantage of this mantra by a blessing. And that is the Panchatattva mantra. Where is it? Okay, thank you, Mr. Know-It-All. See, isn't it nice to have a tour guide with spirituality? It's really nice. And it's good that I know him. Thank you, dear Lord, and thank you, Srila Prabhupada, for such a nice Vaishnav. So let's say this mantra together. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gauda Bhaktivinoda. No, wait a minute. I didn't hear everybody. This room, we have to be awake because Krishna is coming. So we have to be awake. And let's try it again. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gauda Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's so nice to hear that vibration. So nice to chant. I wish I would have missed some of the beads so I could keep on chanting. Or maybe I went too fast on the beads and I ended before you. However, I know I'm still trying to hear that sound and not be distracted. You know, and it's so beautiful to hear that wonderful sound coming with other devotees. It's so beautiful. The next, what we're going to try to share with each other is called the Bhagavad Gita. And tonight I'm going to read something that I was really excited about. And I just took my Bhakti Shastri test on, what was it? From 7 to 12 or something, those chapters. And in there was two types of questions, and the one had these two Indian words there, Sanskrit words, and darn if I couldn't remember it. And I just said, okay, then I just got to let it go. And got the next, he only hit me with two questions like that. Everything else, it was fine. So, I can miss a few. And actually what it does is drag me back to where I didn't remember something, and I studied it this week. And so now I'm going to share that with you, because it turned out that was one of my favorites too. in the class when I was here. Oh, wow, okay, where's this one at now? Where are we going to go on this statement that Krishna makes? You know? Because it's very amazing if you can take it for real. If you really feel like this is the most amazing knowledge that I've tapped into. If you really try to make it real, what happens? Krishna residing within you becomes excited too. And he enlivens you and allows you to understand more. And there's a whole science here that's explained by Krishna. And this one was chapter 9. It's called The Most Confidential Knowledge, text 2. The Sanskrit is Raja Vidya Raja Guyam Pavitram Idam Uttamam Pratyakasva Gamam Damyam Susukam Kartum Avyayam. So the translation is, this knowledge is the king of education, the most secret of all secrets. It is the purest knowledge. And because it gives direct perception of the self by realization, it is the perfection of religion. It is everlasting and it is joyfully performed. Well, two things immediately, first, Krishna's making a statement here. This knowledge is the king of education. Oh, really? And the most secret of all secrets? What is this? Oh, I have to, I'm a nosy person. I really want to discover what does that point mean? And then it says here, it is the purest knowledge. So once again, we say this knowledge is the purest knowledge. So this word knowledge has something to do with Krishna's presentation here, this knowledge. And it is the perfection of religion. What is the perfection of religion? I mean, this is what my mind's saying, and there's nothing I can teach you all. There's nothing I can tell you all. But I can at least share you what happens in my heart in this Krishna consciousness. And the result is, I'm real happy to keep on going with this. So I want everyone to be happy to keep on going with this. So then, it is the perfection of religion, okay. It is everlasting, and it is joyfully performed. Well, who doesn't want to be happy about whatever they're doing? So, you can fit into this, you can question it, you can try to, try to understand, and then what happens is you think like this, and then so before you read anything else, you start thinking, your mind starts racing and trying to tell you certain things that you might be able to get out of this, or what this sort of means. The speculative nature of the mind, it's really starting to do something here. But then you realize, well, I'm so limited. What is this real perspective? How do I get some help? So with the most amazing thing, there's a machine that transmits this energy, a machine that delivers this energy, and it's called parampara. There's an individual at that time and circumstance that this energy is being transmitted, the knowledge is being shared. There's an entity that represents it, and that entity transmits it so that we can get it on the human level and really get something out of it. And it takes us beyond the limited perspective of this speculation, And it also opens up and widens the depth of something that we're understanding here. It's so amazing what the Acharya can do. So Prabhupada, he was so amazing. He came here and he translated this book. There were 361 versions of this Bhagavad Gita. And that's another thing, Why don't people get their own book and tweak it? No, they had to take Krishna's book and they had to, have 365 versions of it, and they tweaked it to their own speculative nonsense. And Prabhupada didn't know what to do except to translate it as it is into English. So he got the book out there. And it just so happened at the time in history that there was a company called Macmillan that wanted this book. They wanted a Quran, they wanted a Jewish book, and they wanted a Hindu book. And it turned out Prabhupada was wanting to get this Gita published. And so it's just Krishna's arrangement, so this book got published. And that might be amazing, just the story of how it happened, but what was more amazing, what took place. Thousands and thousands and thousands of this book got sold. Thousands. So many so that it went into second publication. Macmillan, okay, they're the nerds. They're the brainiacs that saw, oh my God, we never seen a book like this. No, wait a minute. No, this is flying off the charts. I mean, what has happened when something it went viral? We're using a word now. It went viral, and it was beyond expectation. They said, "Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to write about this person. We need to find out who this dynamic energy is that's propagating something that's so intense that everyone wants it." And Prabhupada wasn't even interested in that. He had his mission, and that was to give us this knowledge as it is. So now we can peer into this understanding and see why do they call it? Why is Krishna calling it the knowledge is the king of education? Why is he saying that? And Prabhupada says this chapter of Bhagavad Gita is called the king of education, because it is the essence of all doctrines and philosophies explained before. So that in itself is amazing. It's the essence of all doctrines and philosophies. It's the essence of everything. And then Prabhupada goes on to say there's no dearth of any knowledge in India. India had, there are 7 principal philosophers in India: Gautama, Kanada, Kapila, Yajnavalkya, Sandilya, Vishvanara, and finally Vyasadeva, the author of Vedanta Sutra. So there is no dearth of knowledge in the field of philosophy or transcendental knowledge. But this is the essence of it all. So that's even deeper than you could ever imagine. That's number one. There's nothing surpasses exactly what Krishna is saying here. Now the Lord says that this 9th chapter is the king of all such knowledge, the essence of all knowledge that can be derived from the study of the Vedas and different kinds of philosophy. Is the most confidential because confidential or transcendental knowledge involves understanding the difference between the soul and the body. So once again, confidential or transcendental knowledge, confidential. Confidential means that, really everyone can understand it and know it, but a lot don't. And then when we analyze, we take it a step further. What does confidential? It means transcendental knowledge. Duh. People don't know what transcendental knowledge is, so it's confidential. So Krishna is explaining and exposing this for our benefit, something that, you can't get on any of those special deals from Verizon on TV. You can't get that. This is the only place. It's so inconceivable what we're discussing right here. The king of all confidential knowledge, the king of all confidential knowledge culminates in, Mr. Nodal, the king of all knowledge culminates in what? Oh, stop it! It's exactly correct. Devotional service. And again, that is not something people don't even know. Some do. Some sort of engage in devotional service. Some think they engage in devotional service. But that has to be explained as well. And that's the science of this Bhagavad Gita. Generally, people are educated in this confidential, are not educated in this confidential knowledge. Excuse me, I stand corrected. Look, he knows it. That's embarrassing. Hare Krishna. They are educated in external knowledge. And he's using his phone, okay? So he's so humble, he even tells the truth. Knock it off. Nitai Gauranga. Generally, people are not educated in this confidential knowledge. Generally. They are educated in external knowledge. As far as ordinary education is concerned, people are involved with so many departments: politics, sociology, physics, chemistry, mathematics, astronomy, engineering, etc. There are so many departments of knowledge all over the world and many huge universities, but there is unfortunately no university or educational institution where the science of the spirit soul is instructed. Yet the soul is the most important part of this body. Without the presence of the soul, the body has no value. Well, is that an amazing statement? That is monumental. Where do we mess up? You can watch TV, you can listen to the radio, you never hear any of this. Where is it? How did we miss it? It says, yet the soul is the most important part of this body. Wait, we got a doctor right here. He never told me that. He tells me, watch out for your feet and watch out how you walk. He never told me, hey, get your soul together, dude, and don't worry about your feet. Don't worry about the soul there. Worry about the real soul. No, he never told me that. No one tells us. But the Supreme Personality, the heaviest authority is, he's telling us right now, let's take it to the bank and send him home. Yeah. So, yet the soul is the most important part of this body. Without the presence of the soul, the body has no value. Still, people are placing great stress on the bodily necessities of life, not caring for the vital soul. A big quagmire, a big problem at large, a big confusing illusion. What a nightmare we're here in. But you know what? It's so nice if you start hearing someone telling you the truth, and then you start giving the truth some weight, and then you start following it and walking this path, something's going to happen. Something really happens that's dynamic, and no one can take it from you. And nothing will stop you from doing it once you get that taste. The Bhagavad Gita, especially from the second chapter on, stresses the importance of the soul. In the very beginning, the Lord says that this body is perishable, and not the soul is not perishable. That the soul is not perishable, but the body is. Come on. I mean, and you know what's really nice here? This is Srila Prabhupada. He's telling us this. This is so neat that as we're reading, we're hearing him speaking to us. He's exposing, he's explaining, and it's not beyond our realization. We can all capture this knowledge here as we sit here. As we hear this, this is amazing that someone has put this into writing for us. This is a confidential part of knowledge. This is a confidential part of knowledge. Simply knowing that spirit soul is different than the body and that its nature is immutable, indestructible, and eternal. But that gives no positive information about the soul. So, okay. We got one level of confidentiality here. But in that generalized step of confidentiality, people want to twist that and tweak it. They want to say, oh, yeah, when the body's over, the soul's over, and it goes into impersonal, into the void. And there's a whole lot of people that just think, when it's over, it's over. Oh, what a darn shame. And that's okay. But if someone crosses your path and tells you the truth, and then you start listening, then you're going to try to sum it up a little bit different. So Prabhupada's, he doesn't leave anything unturned. He lets you see that, because to me, I didn't think that this statement was that important. But then pertains to so many beyond me. And he says that, but that gives no positive information about the soul. Sometimes people are under the impression that the soul is different from the body, and when the body is finished, or one is liberated from the body, the soul remains in the void and becomes impersonal. But actually, that is not a fact, Prabhupada says. How can the soul, which is so active within the body, be inactive after being liberated from the body? It's always active. It is eternal. Then it is eternally active. If it is eternal, then it is eternally active. And its activities in the spiritual kingdom, and its activities in the spiritual kingdom are the most confidential part of spiritual knowledge. Here we go. Now we're knowing this is the king of knowledge, the secret of all secrets. What is going on? Make some sense out of the spiritual world, Prabhupada says. He's given it to us. Nitai Gauranga. If it is eternal, then it is eternally active, and its activities in the spiritual kingdom are the most confidential part of spiritual knowledge. These activities of the spirit soul are therefore indicated here as constituting the king of all knowledge, the most confidential part of all knowledge. So we have 9 more minutes. And we'll get there. I hope we'll get there. As a matter of fact, we're going to go there now. We'll go forward a few paragraphs. And it said that the execution, we're coming to the point where Prabhupada said, it is said that the execution of devotional service is so perfect that one can perceive the results directly. This direct result is actually perceived and we have practical experience that any person who is chanting the holy names of Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, in the course of time feels some transcendental pleasure and very quickly becomes purified of all material contamination. This is actually seen. Furthermore, if one engages not only in hearing but in trying to broadcast the message of devotional service activities as well, or if he engages himself in helping the missionary activities of Krishna consciousness, he gradually feels spiritual progress. This advancement in spiritual life does not depend on any kind of previous education or qualification. The method itself is so pure that by simply engaging in it, one becomes pure. The method itself is so pure that by simply engaging in it, one becomes pure. So, my dear devotees, we could go on all night discussing what Prabhupada has to say. His illuminations of what Krishna means is so important. And if you keep trying to study this, it's evident. It will become more evident. Krishna's saying it's so pure that you're going to become pure. If you just hear this knowledge, the knowledge will do the work. And there's no previous qualification, because Mr. IT, he's so much smarter than me, and Mr. Foot Doctor, he's way ahead of me. That don't mean nothing. On this spiritual activity, what means something is your devotion. Staying out of that commotion. Isn't it? It has to be devotion. This is the reality. And we have to learn this process, and we have to take this process to heart. So I thank you all for coming and to give me a chance to speak. I'll save my money so I can get back here again. But if there are any questions, and I can't answer them, we got someone here that can. So are there any questions? All right. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And how important it is. So basically, for initiated devotees, they take a vow to chant 16 rounds. every day. And so you speak to them and they say, I have to chant my rounds. All right? My personal situation on that is that if instead of saying I have to chant my rounds, say I want to chant my rounds. And if everyone just says, I have to chant my rounds, and then they turn around and say, I want to chant my rounds, you feel a weight lifted from the chanting of the holy name. So you make it a desire instead of a duty. And that Krishna will be more pleased when you do that. I just wanted to say that.
That's very nice. Thank you. And actually, that's the evolution, too. I mean, you start somewhere. I have to. Why? Because, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing, but someone dictated to me that I should do this. And the certain things that did make me want to accept that realization, I'll do that. And if I wake up, I do want Krishna to be with me. I am excited to be with him, to chant with his presence, to say his name, to cry out to Radharani, to cry out with a feeling. This whole science develops into a feeling. And that feeling is what Prabhupada explains in the chanting. He explains it's exactly like a child crying out for his mother. That's a feeling. Wake up to the feeling. Oh, dear Lord Krishna, please help me. Oh, Radharani, please. Prabhupada says, you're crying out to Radharani, and she says, well, what do you want? And Prabhupada said, you say, oh, please accept me. So it's exactly like a child crying out for his mother. Somehow you have a feeling. You develop that feeling. And, it's like a child can't tie his shoe. So why is he crying? Why is he crying? Because he can't do it by himself. This chanting, this linking, this purification, we can't do it by ourselves. So we cry out with the feeling. So it just gets deeper and deeper, dear devotees, if you just keep trying. And like the devotee said, I want to chant my rounds. It's so special. And thank you for your kindness. Hare Krishna. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Prabhupada. The key, the highest knowledge is in the Bhagavad Gita, which we know, this devotional service. But devotional service, could we perform it without in connection with a temple where it's almost 100%? Is it also possible to perform devotional service outside the temple, or as farther as you go, does it lessen the devotional service?
Yeah, you can do that. We don't have an exclusive on it. We actually encourage everyone on their path. And if you ask anybody, like this lady that got on our food truck, old lady, she joined she was 69, I'm 69, she was old. She got on the truck, and so after a month or so being on the truck, she was showing us everywhere to go, because this is a crazy city. She was showing us everywhere. We didn't get lost. And on the way back, I'd always have Prabhupada playing, we'd be singing. And I told her, I said, Karen, we're monks, and this is our theme song. And she knows it. She goes, I know it. I'm out. I tell everybody I'm out doing devotional service with the Hare Krishnas. But the thing is, she was in tune to devotional service before she got on the truck. She knew that there was a class of devotion and service to the Lord that had to be engaged in. It's devotional service is a universal thing. And if one is an acharya, like a Shaktavesa avatar like Jesus Christ, that was his thing. Know, love, and serve the Lord. Know, love, and serve the Lord. It's there. It's everywhere. It's evident. Yes, and you can get it. But it's not a speculative program either. It has to be given to you under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master. Prabhupada said Jesus is our spiritual master. So one has to be a bona fide spiritual master for us to really understand what devotional service is, so that you don't get lost. And there's different levels. Krishna explains the different activities, and finally he says, even if you want to do philanthropy, Sooner or later, you'll come to me. But Krishna also makes the statement that in all activities that you do, everything leads to me. But if in all your activities you do not have bhakti, it is a very difficult path to be on. Very difficult.
Can you practice bhakti if, let's say, you're far from the temple or your spiritual master? Let's say you're out in Africa or somewhere in the desert, somewhere in there. Can you still perform bhakti?
Yes, there's no time
Devotional
or circumstance
service to
where you
God?
can do it can be done. Yes, bhakti is loving devotion to the Lord. So you wherever you are, you can have that. You know. Well, it has to be connected. It must be connected to the Supreme Personality. It has to be divinely connected. And so you have to realize who's that bona fide source for that divine connection. It has to be there, because otherwise, it could be just a disruption to society, or, some type of illusion or a shortcoming. But, yes, but it's important, devotional service, that's the key to it all. This is what the Bhagavad Gita tells us. Is that okay with you, sir?
Oh, yes.
Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna. Correct. That's right. Yes, sir?
Thank you so much for your class today, Prabhu. Your class is very close to it appeals to the heart. I can feel it, when you speak every time. The question I have is, what makes you committed to Prabhupada's mission? Why is it so rare to have the faith in the beginning? And why is it relevant? I will just stop it there. How can we make it relevant for the common public?
How can we
The faith building process.
How can we what now?
How can we make the faith building process more relevant for a common man? Prabhu, please tell me your realization.
Well, everybody if you look at a vase with flowers, each flower has its own qualities. So each one of us is individual. So you can't sort of just lump one answer in particular. But the main thing is that Satchidananda Vigraha, you have eternality, knowledge, and bliss. You have a desire innate within you. And depending on your level of evolution in the time you cross this path will make the difference. Because the Bhagavad Gita explains that you're here due to your past activities. So if you were really on the edge of becoming spiritualized, and then you didn't complete the path, you woke up here in this body, then it becomes more intense. So different people are different. I mean, I was raised with 26 friends. When I read this Bhagavad Gita, I was the crazy man in the bunch. I was the guy telling them, hey, look, we can get high now without coming down. I found it. I was reading this book, and I enjoyed it. And to me, that was like foreign. It was, to them, some of them, it was so foreign. The distance. And why is it? Because everyone's different. But what happens, that is, if you come in contact, there's a few things that can happen. If you come in contact with one who's elevated soul, an acharya, they can give you the COVID like you don't know. You'll get the COVID right away. And then there's this person, he wasn't even qualified, Nardamuni. He wasn't even qualified. He did nothing, a simple maidservant. And he came in contact with these acharyas during the rainy season, and he just engaged in service to them. He didn't have any scholarly aptitude or intensity at all. But just by that association, that transformed him. So you can get transformed very easily by this book. This book is Srila Prabhupada. This book is Prabhupada speaking, and it's Krishna speaking. You get this, you can get transformed. So even in His presence, you can change. So there is a mission, and there is a perspective of that catalyst that can awaken you. And so we have to be, like it says, get into the mission and get out there and spread it, give it to others. He crossed this ocean and gave it to others. He did amazing things. And just by his association, people were transformed. People were empowered. And we can get that same energy now. It's even more dynamic now if you take it and you're sincere about it. That's all. I mean, there's many angles from which you can, see that perspective. The main thing is, though, if you come in contact with the right energy, something's going to happen. Thank you. Thank everybody for coming. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for a wonderful class. Thank you, Prabhu, for sharing your realization and also your enthusiasm with us and your heart with us. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
All of you, prasadam will be served downstairs. If anybody is new, you need to go through the stairs from the left-hand side like this. And there will be kirtan after the prasadam. Hare Krishna.
Mr. Know-it-all.
जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय 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 गोविंद जय जय गोपाल राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय 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 गोविंद जय जय गोपाल 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 जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद 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 जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल 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 जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद 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 जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल 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 जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद 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 जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल 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 जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद 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 जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल 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 जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय
Krishna Kirtana Gana Nartana Prabhu Premamritam Vanidhi Dhira Dhira Jana Priya Priya Karo Nemar Karam Pujitau चैतन्य कृपा भरौ भुवि भुव भारा वहन तारक वंदे रूप सनातन रघुजुगौ श्री जीव गोपालकौ वंदे रूप सनातन रघुजुगौ श्री गोपालकौ कृष्ण कीर्तन गान कीर्तन गान नर्तन परम प्रेम वीर वीर जन प्रिय प्रिय करो कृपा भरौ श्री चैतन्य कृपा भरौ भुवि भुव मारव अंतरकौ वंदे रूप सनातन रघुजुगौ श्री